G'day, Simon and James. Welcome back to Southeast Cars and Coffee. It's been a couple of weeks. I've been away. We're back, and it is insane, James. What's going on?
It is a good show today. So first of all, we have the Batmobile here. Not just one, but two of them. We have the one from the 80s and the one from 2022. Wild cars to see here, as well as another Corvette Batman theme that's being given away. We have two Aston Martin Valhallas from the guys over at Bowden Auto House, and a ton of other crazy stuff. What have you seen?
Yeah, we actually got a ton of Volkswagen buses here, those ID Buzz, I think they are.
So cool.
Yeah, and they've all been converted a little bit like the old Westphalias, you know, with the pop top and those sort of things, and a ton of other Volkswagens here as well. And don't forget, if you come to Southeast Cars and Coffee, please remember, respect our rules: no speeding, no revving, no burnouts. That includes on the streets of San Clemente and getting off those freeways. Ton to see. Let's go for a walk, check some stuff out.
Let's do it. Starting off the exotics, we're strong with a couple of really cool cars. First of all, Chris Wheeler with his 3RS. This is a wild build. So first of all, 9 Design carbon replacement program. Every single piece of plastic is now carbon on this car. Crazy set of white AL13s as well. He had silver and gold wheels on this, and he just changed it to white. The full whiteout theme is so cool. Continuing along with that whiteout theme, bomb drop. 2 Aston Martin Valhallas here at Southwest Cars and Coffee. First one from the dealership. Beautiful white one, green accents. This is a 4-liter flat plane crank twin turbo V8, puts out a ton of horsepower, but the guys at Bowden Auto House didn't think that was crazy enough, so they've taken theirs, done a full titanium exhaust system, HRE wheels, ton of other stuff to this car. Absolutely beautiful. This is actually like a chroma flare paint, so I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up, but it's like a green to yellow fade, tons of carbon fiber, beautiful active roof scoop here that drives the air down to the engine bay. Such a crazy car to see in person. So between the white one or the green one, which one are you guys taking? Make sure to comment your answer down below. So this is a very interesting car. The 12-cylindry, when this car first came out, I thought was absolutely hideous. But now, seeing this car in person, especially with the Roadster Edition, the GTS, I think this is pretty neat. I really do like the darker colors on this because you get rid of that big weird stripe in the front. But I think this is a car that's going to start looking a little bit better as we see the new designs that Ferrari coming out with. And I think arguably the coolest thing about this is that they will be offering a 6-speed kind of assisted manual. So it'll be a gated 6-speed with a clutch that works along with the DCT transmission. So beautiful car. This is actually a dark navy blue. Bucket seats in the car, tons of carbon fiber. Nice silver wheels here. Just a classy gentleman spec for the 12-cylindry. Very cool. So here we have an absolutely insane Cullinan build. This is a Series 2, a black badge, one of the newer ones. You can tell by the pretty teardrop lights here. With a full urban wide body built by the guys over at Bowden Auto House. This thing is crazy. Absolutely nuts. Purple interior just really sets it off. You can see all the black badge carbon on the inside here. Super pretty. Great offset on these wheels. Flush out with that wider fender extension. Tons of carbon here. Tons of carbon. Such a cool build. Guys at Bowden absolutely crushed it with this setup. Love the hood on this thing as well. You can see the Urban logo here. Tons of carbon. Absolutely wild. Here we have a true time capsule of a car, Lamborghini Murcielago, early one as well, pre-LP. 6-speed gated manual, which I just realized now. Absolutely beautiful. Voodoo exhaust on this. This thing absolutely screams. This is like, when you think of the Murcielago, this is the car. So cool. Like the true Batman spec. And it's only fitting that we have the car that Bruce Wayne drove when we have 2 other Batmobiles over there. What a cool car. Eddie off the exotics road with a couple of really cool builds. First of all, 991.2 3RS, kind of like a semi-street cut build. You can see this thing's absolutely wild. Love the white. BBS is on here, center locks, massive wing in the back, just such a clean build. Next to it, We have a beautiful Huracan STO on a set of 527 FMRs. Same ones that I have on a couple of my cars. Love these wheels so much. Such a good car. Only going to go up in price, I think. Next to it, another 991.2 3RS, black, bronze wheels. Can't go wrong. And then finally, a Bowden-built Ford GT, one of the Mark 1s, the 0506s. Stripeless, satin black on HRE 501s. Such a cool build. What an awesome way to end off this exotic row. So the guys from European Exotic Center have an absolute gem of a car. 430 Scuderia, 1,200 mile car. Original owner was a gentleman that purchased it from Tim, who is one of the guys that is a partner of at EEC. And they bought this car back from him all these years later. Absolutely immaculately maintained. Looks like it just rolled off the showroom floor, just rolled out the factory. The funny thing about this, actually, it does have all the photos of the car when it was being built in the factory. Beautiful red stripes. Let's take a look on the inside. See if it's unlocked. Yeah, this thing is an absolute time capsule. Have a look at the inside of this. You can see brand new still, only 1,200 miles. What a gem of a car. Of course, only available from the guys at European Exotic Center. Bravo, love this car.
I mentioned these ID Buzzes. Have a look at these things. So they basically take the traditional ID Buzz, which of course is the electric van that Volkswagen have come out with, and then they turn them into these piece vans, which basically takes them back to the old Westphalias. So they've got everything, including the kitchen sink in the back there. And it's just a great way of enjoying that lifestyle that was created all those years ago when Volkswagen started making these vans and people started turning them into these camper vans. I mean, look at that, back there, literally, the kitchen sink. You can have bedding, you can have whatever you want in there to be able to enjoy it. So great to have along, and then of course the support of all their other Volkswagens that came out as well. Just great seeing this camaraderie between these guys, isn't it? I mean, look at them all down through here. Have a look at this little Civic, absolutely unbelievable. Love the position of the turbo at the back. So much carbon fiber, including, have a look at this intake manifold over here. Just beautiful build, a lot of billet stuff in there. Carbon fiber roll cage, Sparko seats, look at that shifter. Man, this is absolutely amazing, look at it. Big thank you to JJ Hardy bringing out not one but two Batmobiles. This is of course one of the classic ones from the Michael Keaton era. It is a replica, but it's pretty cool. We saw this getting out of the truck today, or the trailer, and man, it's actually physically big. You got the machine guns on the front there. Very, very cool. Now, as part of these cars being here, there is a charity that's being run called Superheroes for Hope. Definitely worth following. Please check this out. There's a QR code there for more information. Effectively, these guys are using superheroes to make the lives better for kids with diseases. Well worth doing. This car you can actually win. So once again, jump on that QR code, check that out. Very, very cool. And then we have another Batmobile here as well. This one's from 2022. So cool to see these cars here. Thank you to JJ for bringing these out today. Hey, this is pretty cool. This is an old Sunbeam Alpine, not something I have ever seen at the show before. Just a great little car, really clean. Love the little hubcaps and the details on this thing. It looks all original. Some of the details in here, the speedo, which is in both mile an hour and kilometres an hour, so designed obviously for both European and US markets. This one of course left-hand drive. I doubt that this was probably delivered into the United States. I'm sure it was probably a car that was built for European markets and somebody's brought it over, but it's just a classic car of this era, isn't it? Just everything about it just looks really, really pretty. You can imagine just driving along some road in the French or Italian Riviera with the roof down and enjoying the sunshine. It's just a wonderful, wonderful little car. Hey, this is super clean. 69 Z28 Camaro, of course, didn't have the same either big block or 350 of the same other 69s. This thing was actually running a 302 so that it could compete the Can-Am Racing, as you can see there. This one has an amazing intake manifold, as you can see under there. It's actually got the twin carbs running there. This thing's actually running Hollies. I don't know whether they would have run Hollies originally or whether they would have run something like a couple of Rochesters. But it's so clean. Everything in this thing looks so original. All the little marks that when it's been put in, it's just amazing. Just so beautiful. The sticker on the front, the steel wheels, every little detail on this thing is just absolutely wonderful. Running that 4-speed in there, of course, Muncie they ran in those days into these things. Just a wonderful car. It is so clean. Great looking little S4 wagon from a few years back. You know, these things had a killer engine in them. V8, as you can see, it's a 4.2 litre V8. But you know the really interesting thing about these Audis of this era? They were kind of like a Porsche 911 backwards. What do I mean by that? Well, Porsche has the engine behind the back axle. If we look where the axle is here, have a look where the engine is actually in front of that axle. So it's surprising these things actually went round corners, because you were never going to get a 50-50 weight balance with all of that engine hanging out over the front wheels. But because they were a Quattro and because of the smarts that Audi could put into actually controlling that ratio between front and rear drive, these things went round corners. But amazing that they hung it out so far over that front axle. Hey, what a clean little 911. First of all, I love the fact that they've actually put a license plate on the mesh on the front, so it doesn't look ugly or out of place like license plates normally do. Love this pale blue, sort of golf colour blue. Beautiful interior, really clean, minimalistic, but at the back it's just so simple, these cars at this era. The rubber straps to hold the engine compartment closed. Very cool, right? Very nice little car.
That is it for a very busy South OC Cars and Coffee. Thank you guys so much for coming out and checking out the event. Please remember, if you are attending, respect our rules, no revving, no speeding, no burnouts. That includes on the property, driving through the streets of San Clemente, and then getting on and off those freeways as well. I want to say a massive thank you as well to all the sponsors. We have the Bracketeer Way Marketing, Maguire's, Mazda, HRE Wheels, iAccident Lawyers, European Exotic Center, Orange County Ineos Grenadier, Hillbait Motor Corporation, and of course Magnaflow and Cairnburg as well. I do also want to say a massive thank you to all the volunteers for helping us put on this event each and every week. We could not do it without you guys. Remember, if you are volunteering, you get to bring your car in before 8:30, and then Ruby's Anna provides a free coffee and donut for everyone helping us out. If you want to become a volunteer, hit us up on Instagram at South OC Cars and Coffee Merch. So we handle all the volunteer rostering, and then while you're over there, check out some of our hats, hoodies, t-shirts, stickers, and all that kind of good stuff from Cars and Coffee Merch.
Yeah, big thank you to Ruby's for doing that and feeding the masses, and a massive thank you to the outlets San Clemente for allowing us to be here. If you need to do any shopping, go to the movies, grab a coffee, come to the outlets, tell them South OC Cars and Coffee sent you. Well, that is it. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you back here next week for another South OC Cars and Coffee.
Thank you guys.